So we are here at the studio. Wanted to try and start vlogging. Just recently did her workshop. This is her setup here. Just removed the canvas and she has her little setup here. But we wanted to just start recording random things that happen throughout the week and see if we could get some sort of vlog going on here. For the past few days, I recently took over the Block Crypto Instagram account and just trying to start putting posts in it of the custom graphics that Alec, my art director, and myself have been creating for the website. So recently archived a bunch of old posts, and now we're posting a bunch of the custom graphics or the stories of articles where we did custom graphics for, so it looks a lot better now. What's up, everyone? So I'm gonna be trying out this vlog thing. I just wanted to capture more of what Jess and I have been doing throughout this quarantine. So I just wanted to take my camera out a lot more and just start hitting record and just, sharing a bunch of stuff in an unstructured way of the things that, we've been doing throughout these uncertain times. So right now I'm headed over to the studio. I have live stream tonight. It's Tuesday. I don't know how much longer I'm going to continue doing the live streams because I want to put some focus back onto my main channel. So we are here at the studio. I just need to get a little bit of work done, and then after that I'll begin setting up for my live stream tonight. So this is basically how my studio looks when everything's not set up. It's a lot cleaner. I stow everything away, but have a couple of my lights here which I have just begun playing around with. I'm going to take you through a really quick walkthrough of my live streaming setup that I have here at the studio. It's very basic, it's a little bit messy, but you don't see the mess in the live stream, so just bear with it, and I'm just experimenting with this. This is not the final setup that I have. If you see in some of my live streams, I've been like moving around the office and trying different backgrounds, so this just happens to be the setup that I did for tonight's live stream. But to just quickly take you through the setup, I have the Sony a7 III here as my main camera, and the lens that I'm using on there is the Sigma 24-270. Now I have a bunch of other lenses that I'm trying out. I don't know if I'm settling in on this one for my live streams, but this is what I had set up tonight. Like I said, we've got the light right behind it. Not really a lighting expert, so this is just some basic lighting that I have here. But basically you need to have the camera directly plugged into the wall, so one of those is a wire powering the camera into the wall outlet, and then the other one is the HDMI wire, which I am plugging into the MacBook Pro that I'm using. So that wire comes all the way over here into this hub, this Anchor dongle, of course, and I've got 3 wires plugged in here. So one of them is the camera, which I'll show you. I'm using the Camlink 4K from Elgato. Very good product. I like it. You could get up to 4K captured into your computer. Now, what are those other 2 wires in there? So the other wire that I have set up here is going to this MIDI controller, and you'll see that I have labels on them because I use this to actually scene switch between different scenes in OBS, and then also to tab through my slides. And you can see OBS here, you can see me right there. And then the third wire, so I showed you the capture card and then the MIDI controller. Third wire is going to my audio interface, and this controls my audio. So this is the Behringer 404, has up to 4 ports in it, but obviously I'm only using one because I'm a one-person live stream. and that wire is getting connected to my microphone. Now, this is the AT2020 from Audio-Technica. That is, I think the audio quality is pretty decent coming out of that, and I have it on this little stand that has some weight to it. I really enjoy these stands, actually. They're like only $5, but it has some weight to it, just sits on the table, and it's pretty good. So that is my setup. As far as lighting, like I said, I'm no lighting expert, but as you can see behind me, I have these hue lights set up, and I could actually tweak the colors to them on my phone. So just playing around with some of the colors on those. So I could control that on my phone. I could get some different colors. Like I said, I'm still experimenting with it, and I ordered a couple things that might help out my lighting situation and help me find out a more permanent solution. But this is what I currently have set up, and this is what I currently used in my live stream today. So if you want to take a look at what that looked like, it's on my other channel as required, where I only do the live streams. So we are currently moving this desk, and it's from Jess's parents' house, and we're replacing this old IKEA table here. We're gradually updating the look and feel of my living room. Maybe do another video later when we have a couple other pieces coming in here, but hopefully, this table will look a lot better here with this new white cabinet too that we're taking from Jess's parents' house. So here is Jess's new setup with the new desk. It's a little bit narrower, so she has a little bit more room here. But yeah, desk with the little cabinet. It looks a little bit brighter in here just when you change the furniture from dark to light. So we got a fried egg, some rice mixed with a little bit of jajang, and some bulgogi beef. Ooh, that looks good.
Got some sesame seeds on there.
It's a nice little quick dish.
Wow.
And, this is the most important part. Kimchi. So we're trying to figure out what to do with this wall right here. So I have a few photos that I've taken and stuff in frames that are just laying around, and we're thinking of just putting them up in sort of gallery wall up on the wall. So we're going to put up a few pieces, but as we accumulate stuff, hopefully it will populate that wall and make it look pretty good. Can you explain this?
So we had some cream cheese left and some almonds. So I bootlegged a almond crusted cheesecake in a loaf pan. Normally you need a round pan and you need to give it a water bath, but we don't have time for that. So,
oh my god, it looks so good.
Yay.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Oh my god. I just ordered this new black seamless that you see over here, and my plan is to swap out the bone colored seamless I have in the back up there with the black one, because I wanted to start shooting videos or play around with shooting videos on a black background. So my setup here is I normally have a specialized color up front. I have plans on buying a couple other colors. And then on the back is more of a neutral foundational color. So right now it's the bone color, but we are going to swap that out for the black one. So the other thing I got here is this blackout curtain. So I got this to replace this sheer curtain that I have in my window, and it's not because I hate sunlight, it's because when I wanted to have consistent lighting in here, it's weird to have the natural light mix in with the lighting in here. So I'm just doing a lot of lighting experiments. So if I want to record in the daytime or in the nighttime, in order to have that consistent look, I don't want the natural light to be interfering with my shots that I'm shooting during the day, so they would look similar if I were to be shooting in the evening. So I'm going to play around with this blackout curtain just so I could have some consistent lighting whether or not I record in the daytime or the nighttime. Have this all installed. I also brought down the seamless, and I've got the lights. I'm just playing around with this. I just want to try and copy, if you've ever seen those photos of people where they have one color of their face, one color, and then the other side of their face a different color. I'm just going to play around with that effect just to see if this whole setup is working. This is a little bit of a very quick test of the lighting setup. I literally just, pulled the seamless down, put these two lights up, just playing around to see if I could get this effect of two different colors. So right now I have the blue and the teal, and I can easily change that to one of the more commonly used color combinations of like the red and blue. So let's play around with that. How does that look? So with these hue color lamps, I could test out any different any different kind of number of colors. So the light is lighting a bit of the black background, but I think if I take photos, with a little bit of coloring, I could try and achieve this effect. So we just got back from gantry. We spent the day outdoors because it was like 80 degrees here in New York. It's fun.
Yeah, it's really
Really
good.
nice. It's really hot.
I really needed that.
But
It's our first time out, I think, in like 8 weeks, 9 weeks.
really fun. Took the bikes out.
Yeah.
Had a great time. But we're back now because gotta get back to work. Just kidding.